Hey guys, Greg Mercer here from Jungle Scout, and today I want to talk to you about the best Amazon categories to sell in. I think the best categories to sell in are arts, crafts and sewing, baby, health and personal care, home and garden, home improvement, kitchen and dining, office products, patio, lawn and garden, pet supplies, and sports and outdoors. A lot of products in these categories are easy to source a quality product. So what does this mean? This means they're not complicated to produce like an electronics product. For instance, a cuckoo clock would be an example of something that is not simple, is very complicated, and this would be a type of product or niche or category you want to stay out of. These are also not gated categories, so some of you may or may not know this, but actually on Amazon there are certain categories that you have to be pre-approved to sell in. The approval process is a little bit of a headache, and I don't recommend it for beginners. So go ahead and just choose one of these easier to sell in categories, and you can get started selling right away instead of having to go through that process. We also don't like to recommend products that you put in or go on your body. It's easier to find suppliers when you don't have to deal with these regulations, and you also don't need FDA approval. So some examples here would be any type of supplements or anything you eat, a lotion or any type of products you rub on your body. These are all going to be higher liability and things that you want to stay away from. We like these categories because it seems easier to find weird or obscure products that are actually well suited for Amazon. So we'd like to stay away from the sexy, cool products that would be very common, very competitive, and are the items you think of when you're trying to brag to your friend that you're selling a sexy product. Instead, we like these strange products, like for example, a product we use in our case study, which is bamboo marshmallow sticks. These types of items that are a little bit weird or strange, or the less competitive products on Amazon, and still sell really well. I also like these categories because consumers seem to be less brand loyal in these particular categories. For example, if you're selling a type of clothing, it seems like consumers are very brand loyal, or they care very much about the brand name that's on the shirt or the bag or what have you. Instead, if you're doing these little bit of obscure products, then the consumer isn't too worried with which brand name they have on the product, and therefore it's well suited for private label type products. Another great thing about these categories is there's many sub niches within these categories. Therefore, we can build a product line or brand around that niche. So an example of this is, as I mentioned, we did a case study of bamboo marshmallow sticks. And an example of being able to build a brand or a niche around that is I could offer other camping accessories. Maybe I offer a campfire stove, or a stool to sit on that's great to sit around a campfire while you're roasting marshmallows. So in these categories, I can sell in all these different sub niches, which is fantastic. So just keep in mind, these aren't hard and fast rules. If you find an amazing product in a different category, that's fine. But based off our experience, based on all the research we've done on Amazon and inside product research, these seem to be really good categories to start in, especially if you're a beginner. When you're a beginner, sometimes it's so overwhelming to try to choose different categories and niches and remember all the rules of thumbs and so forth. So just make your life a little bit easier by going ahead and just starting in one of these particular categories. So thanks for watching. Good luck with your search. And if you want to find out more, feel free to click below. We put together an ebook that goes over all this information just for you, and you can download it on our website. Oh, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.